Hello. So I have been working on the legendary mod. Yay. Um I am adding the golden solo mode, as I'm calling it, and it's pretty rad. Um so golden solo is a variant of the solo legendary play. Um if you didn't know, there's actually in included in the rule set, you actually have solo and advanced solo, but the advanced solo rule set kind of just overrode the solo rule set, and that still wasn't quite good enough. So there was a user made solo rule set for golden solo, which is here. And it works a little bit differently a little bit different from the normal legendary. Let's check it out. Now, in a normal legendary, if you're recruiting heroes, right, they will be replaced to the spot that they come out of. But in golden solo, that's not the case. So if I bought one of these shield officers, then a shield officer would come out and replace it here. But in golden solo, if I bought the shield officer, then these shield officers would move down and the card off the deck would come here. So I have scripted that for us, as well as the setup. The setup is also a little bit different. So the way the setup works is you're supposed to take the unique card of each hero off the top, so that would be 5 unique cards, unless you're playing with something like multiple man or the cuckoos, or one of the clones, but I will pull them out to show that they work too. I have taken care of these as well, so no need to worry about those. But anyway, you take the ults off the top, and then you take all the other cards and combine them. You shuffle them. You take 10 out of that stack and put them to the side. You put the ults back in the stack, shuffle again, and then you add the 10 that you took out to the top. And what that does is it creates kind of like a 10 card buffer, technically 5, because you start with 5 out, but it adds a 10 card buffer until you start seeing ultimate, and it gives you time to start to like build your deck up and all kind of stuff. So that is actually scripted, and I will show that off. So if we click golden solo here, after you click the button, everything sets up the same as before. Note that we are setting up as if this game was 2-player. So if you're swapping things out, you have to use the always leads of the mastermind. So he always leads Fin Fang, or Monsters Unleashed, my bad. That's his name. Fin Fang Foom. He always leads Monsters Unleashed, but we can swap out our henchmen and this other villain group if we wanted to. I'm not going to mess with that. So, but I am going to swap out a couple heroes because I want to show how this works. These need to be facing. That's my bad. Script did what it's supposed to. I just put them there incorrectly. So I'm just going to take Drax out. We'll put multiple man here. And I'm going to take Moondragon out and put Stepford Cuckoos here. So now, because these have 2 ultimate cards each, there's going to be 2 extra cards, so there should be 7 in this stack. It goes kind of quick, so just kind of keep a number on the 7, or a number on the 7. Keep an eye on this spot, I guess. If I click finish setup here, then there we go, bam. We got 7 total cards there, and it's doing its thing. There we go. We got our starter cards. Nothing broke. I know it looks weird, but hey. no ultimates. And if you look in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of these 5 cards will ever be ultimates because that's how it works. Watch this be an ultimate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I called that. Just look, I'm legendary psychic. I played this game so much, I just know, right? But anyway, it works as intended. Not scripted, I promise. Or well, what I'm saying is not scripted. The game is. So anyway, as you're playing, all you have to do is click a buy button to buy the hero, and it will automatically do the whole shebang. And now on the first turn that you end your turn, so like I say this is my turn 1, and I have this like totally stacked hand. You know, I flipped a villain card and got a scheme twist, whatever. I'm gonna clean up. On the first turn of the game, you do not pull another card from here, so it will not happen. So you clean up, it did not happen. Now on the second turn, let's say I played my villain card here. Wow, this is totally rigged. Swear it shuffled, I swear it did. Anyway, so this is my second turn. Now it's going to pull a card out because it happens at the end of each turn. Oh, actually, technically in this, you're supposed to pull two cards. And you're playing as if you have 2 players, so you don't have to do any of the advanced solo shenanigans. But anyway, so now when I click end turn, it pulled out a card. And you notice the last card here got put in this trash bag here. So that's kind of how it works, right? If the HQ is full, the last card gets digged. Now I want to talk about what happens if something destroys your HQ spaces, or if you have to KO a hero. So when you KO a hero now, it doesn't automatically regen. I had to kind of like script around that feature and take it out. It's kind of a boon and kind of a curse. I don't know. Like, part of me likes it, part of me doesn't. But all you have to do is click the buy button where the empty space is, and it fills in. Cool. So next up is, what if an HQ space gets destroyed? So let's say you're playing like, I think it's Galactus. I don't know. I think he destroys the city. I'm not sure. There's some masterminds that destroy HQ spaces. There's some schemes that wind up with extra HQ spaces, and as they go down, you get less and less heroes to recruit. So if you ever need to destroy an HQ space, just flip the card over, and it acts as if it's not there anymore. So when I buy this multiple man, it puts them there. Nice. So this is something that I may add to the push it button in the future. I don't know. It's like really complicated to do that because there's a lot of stuff that enters the city, and in the HQ, not so much, right? So I don't know. I'll have to think around that. But anyway, staying on topic, just flip the cards over, and it will act as if those HQ spaces don't exist. Don't buy them though, because the buy button still works. If you buy them, it'll do things. So don't buy the destroyed cards. I don't have to do that anymore. That's force of habit. But now if I end my turn, the new card will come into here, and this card will get trashed. So bam, that card got trashed. New card came here. Great. Now, if you need extra HQ spaces, unfortunately, that is not scripted. Oops. Stop it. Okay, so if you're in this situation where you have extra HQ spaces, you can do it however you want, but I would treat like the outermost as 1, 2, and 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or whatever. And when another hero comes out, you would put it here, and this guy would go in the trash, and you just move all these guys down, like so. I know it's kind of obnoxious to do it manually, but I haven't really figured out a way to script that yet. other than that, I mean, I think that's covered everything, right? I think so. Let me get out of here. Enjoy your golden solo games uh, if you play that mode. And if any schemes break during the setup, feel free to let me know in the comments. Take a note of which scheme it was, and just let me know, and I'll test it and see if I can fix it. Also, if you see this video before you see a golden solo star in the game, it's okay. Don't freak out too much. Make sure that tabletop has updated by restarting your Steam. And also, it's possible that I haven't released this yet because there's a couple of schemes that I know are broken and I'm working on it currently. So just kind of hang tight for a little bit and they should be out soon. TM. So have a good one. Catch you later.